Hello and welcome to the third edition of the Bidford Baggies Bulletin. And it's good news because I don't just have one subscriber now, I have two. Although no one's commented as yet, but I'm sure that will come in the end. Maybe after this video because it might be a little bit more controversial than previous ones. Now since I last spoke to you, there's been 4 games, alright? And I'll be honest with you, I'm not happy. I am not a happy bunny. Let's go through the 4 games. One exception, but let's go through the 4 games. So, we played Millwall on the Saturday, which was the 10th of August, and after that, we played them on the Tuesday night, and we lost in the Cup. You know, the Baggies need a decent cup run. We're at home. So, first thing, we haven't won at home yet this season. Not good enough, in my opinion. So, then, fair play, on the Saturday we played Luton. It was a banana skin. We all knew it, and to be honest with you, if it hadn't been for Diagana, it would have been a banana skin, because Luton got the lead, and then fair play in the second half, the young lad comes on, and within 6 minutes he turns the game around, and actually turned the whole West Brom performance around. So fair play, you can't argue with a win away from home. But then on the Wednesday, we get ready. Now, the first 10 minutes, the Baggies were unplayable. They were fantastic. You know, I thought, this is going to be, we're going to be 3-4-0 up in the first half. Then Reading got back into the game, and I have never seen the Baggies lose the ball and give the ball away in that first half as much as they did. I haven't seen that for a long, long time. So what happens in the second half, we did play better, but it's tippy-tappy football, here, there and everywhere. No cutting edge in that final box. No cutting edge there. No, I'm sorry, I did tell you, I'm not great when it comes to all the football metaphors and stuff. But let's face it, we want the ball in the back of the net. And of course, we nearly get the ball in the back of the net, and then it goes down the other end of the pitch, and Reading score. And then, of course, we relied then on a penalty. A penalty, we should have got a few penalties in that game, admittedly. But we did get a penalty, and fair play to Kenneth Sahor. He scored that penalty, coming on in the second half as he did. So fair play to him. And I know a lot of people were having a go at Sam Johnstone after the game and saying, things like, oh yeah, Ben Foster would have saved that. Well, Ben wasn't there. Johnstone was in the goal. And as he proved then in the next game, he is a decent goalie. I think people treat him a bit poorly, really. So we come to the Derby West Brom game. Now, okay, you know, it's Derby. And you know we don't always win at Derby. But it's just, again, from what I hear, and, you know, I must admit, people like sort of WBA Vlogs and West Brom Fan TV, who show a bit of footage, they're all saying the same. Funny enough, the lad Dave from West Brom TV has it nailed on the button. We're like FIFA without the shoot button. It's like we're tippy-tappy, flowing about, absolute great possession, but we just can't get that ball in the net. And it's worrying me because, okay, we're unbeaten at the moment, but you know what? Eventually, you know, we've had to rely on 2 penalties to keep back in the game, and I don't think it's going to carry on. And so, this is the controversial bit now. You're going to go, oh, hey, what are you saying here? I don't think we should be singing Super Slaven Bilic when he hasn't proved himself yet. We haven't won at home. When we won at home, then you can start singing Super Slaven Bilic. But he hasn't proved it to me yet. Yeah, we're winning away. We've won away from home, but we didn't win away from home on Saturday. Now, I'm harsh, but you know what? I pay me money. So I kept quiet in the past couple of years because I didn't have a season ticket. But I do this year, and I'm concerned that we just haven't got the firepower. Now, you talk to people like the Express and Star reporter, and he seems quite laid back and yeah, things are going to improve and stuff, and hopefully they will. But I'm just a bit concerned. So I don't want to hear all this. Yeah, I'm sure people will still be singing Super Slaven Bilic. And don't get me wrong, I'm glad the bloke's there. But I just, we haven't won at home yet. And the problem is, we're drawing a lot now. And the problem with that is, if you're not careful, you'll be mid-table before you know it. And the Baggies need to be up there near the top. So that's my controversial bit. I won't go into a huge rant about it. Some people will say I'm being unfair. Maybe expecting too much at the moment, though I should be happy with the points total we've got. No, because we haven't won at home. And until we win at home, I don't think we should be rolling out the red carpet and singing Super Slaven Bilic when he hasn't proved it at home. So there you are. That's the message I want to get across. Now, just to let you know, I'm going on holiday. Oh, wait, shouldn't have said that, should I? You'll have the world around my house nicking all my valuables, which they'll be very disappointed there's nothing to nick. But basically, I won't be here for a couple of weeks, so I won't see the Blackburn game. But guess what? I will be vlogging once again. You take care, everybody. Hope everybody's well. Love you and leave you. And I'll see you in the next one. Boing boing.